All right, guys. Wait for people to come in here. But if anybody's watching this already pre-recorded and it's already done, what's going on? We're just gonna be talking some random NFL Giants talk since there are a lot of things going on so far in the NFL world right now, being that the draft just finished. And so I do want to talk about that. I don't know if I'm lagging out a little bit because my phone is like downloading stuff. It's like doing a whole download on like updating my apps and stuff like that. So hopefully it doesn't freeze too much. What's going on? I already got 11 people in here. It went from 0 to 11 real quick. The quality of the camera isn't going to be too good because I'm using my front camera on my phone. So there's that. And I don't know why, but my phone is like lagging a little bit. So I don't know if I'm lagging. Let me know if I'm lagging, guys. If I look all laggy to you, my phone is lagging. If I'm not lagging, then I don't care. If I'm not lagging to you guys, then I don't care. But Eli Manning says, "Let's get it." Cushman says, "Yo, what's going on?" Giants Nation, what's up? Jordan Horn, James Carter, Q Dog, my guy Q Dog is here. OGR, it's an OGR. What's going on, OGR? Jay Zach says I'm cute. Oh man, what's going on, guys? Yeah. So just throw everything at me, guys. Let's talk some Giants football. Let's talk some NFL. I got my top five draft winners coming out soon. I just have to edit it and stuff like that and put it together. I already recorded it, but I got my top five draft winners, and then I got my losers coming out the following day. So that being said, I want y'all to post. Jeez, everybody's saying we're cute. Jordan Horn says, "What's my Instagram? My Instagram is I didn't I since I put this live, it's so random that this live is random. I didn't even like put anything in the description, but if you go to any one of my other videos, my Instagram link is there. It's Kid Blue official, no underscores, no periods anywhere, no like it's just all together. Kid Blue official on Instagram. I haven't posted on there in a while, but I do read everything. You guys send me a lot of messages. I have some I have to read right now. But that's where you guys can communicate with me like just the most. Eddie Sanchez says, "Let's get this party started." Every time he says that, it reminds me of when I used to go live. But you guys, let me know. Let me know if I'm lagging because my phone is lagging like crazy right now. Like I'm so delayed. Looking at myself right now, I'm so delayed. If it's lagging that badly, I'll restart it and restart all my apps and things like that. You got a grinder? No, I'm good, man. I don't have one of those. Your Daniel Jones video earlier was the best video regarding him in spite of what people thought of him earlier. I can't wait to see him tomorrow. And yeah, man, rookie mini camp is right around the corner, guys. Right around the corners. And also, we have the new jersey numbers that came out, guys. I'll put it in right now. I said Jordan says it's not lagging at all. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. If you guys can, real quick, hit that like button for me. It helps me out a lot. It would be fantastic if you guys do. You're lagging slightly, but that's expected. Okay. I guess he's taking a shot at my production, but let's look at the jersey numbers. I know some of them. I don't know all of them by heart. Rookie jersey. I know Daniel Jones is number 8 now, guys. Daniel Jones is number 8, not 17. I would have liked if I wanted him to wear 17, but he has 8. It's a weird number. I would like the next Giants quarterback is gonna wear 8. Didn't I say the guy was so close to Kirk Cousins? Didn't I say this guy reminds me of Kirk Cousins and he's wearing number 8? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He reminds me of Kirk Cousins. Now they're wearing the same freaking number. Rookie jersey numbers. Giants. All right. Bro, I'm gonna be so pissed if Jones sucks in the preseason. Kyle kills it. I'll be mad too. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be mad. What just happened? Oh, I thought my chat just gave up for a second. My phone is lagging out like crazy right now. But I'm not gonna go on 24/7 Sports. Dude, 24/7 Sports is if you have a computer, and you go on 24/7 Sports and your computer is slow, you'll never get out of that website. That and freaking Walter Football, you'll never get out of that website. There's ads like crazy. Your computer just blanks out. It just destroys your computer if you guys go to 24/7 Sports or WalterFootball.com if you have a crappy computer like mine. But let's look at the jersey numbers. I don't want not for 2016. You freaking idiot. 2019. Everything's from 24/7 Sports. Oh my god. I know Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is golly, I don't want 24/7. Oh, Giants Wire. Okay. I'll go to Giants Wire. I trust Giants Wire a little more. I like them as a news source. Um let's see here. Start Tanny. Oh god, no. Don't start Tanny, please. What are we gonna do with Alex Tanny? He'll compete, and then just like any other quarterback, we'll do with him. Um, Frank the Wrestler says Jones threw 9 picks in a game while he didn't throw 9 picks in a game. Jones did not throw 9 picks in one game. No, he didn't. He threw that in a season. While Dwayne Haskins threw 8 picks this season. I don't know where you get that from, Frank, but he did not throw. He had 9 picks all season. All right, so here are the numbers. Here are the numbers for you guys. So Daniel Jones, Mr. Daniel Jones is going to wear number 8, like Kirk Cousins. Dexter Lawrence, D-Law, Dex, whatever nickname you guys want to call him, is going to wear 97. DeAndre Baker is going to wear 35, which is weird. I really don't like that for DeAndre Baker. I kind of want him to wear something like, I don't know, more relevant. But O'Shane Ximines, this one's an ugly one. O'Shane Ximines is going to wear 53. That is ugly. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. I'm sorry. That's an ugly number to wear. I know Connor Barwin wore that last year. Any other Giants wore that? Any other Giants like that we know of that wore 53? I'm not a fan of 53. I think O'Shane should change that once the final rosters are set. Like wear something, I don't know, in the 90s or something like that. I don't know. I don't like 57. It looks weird. But then Julian Love, I thought he was gonna stay 27 squad. You know, my favorite number is 27. That was my jersey number. I wanted Julian Love. I was going to bestow onto Julian Love, J Love, the 27 number. But apparently he chose 37, so he completely disrespected me. And with that, sir, I say give me my 27 number back. I'll give it to somebody else since your disapproval of it. Guess you didn't want to be 27 because I don't think anybody else is wearing 27. Because who else had 27? Darian Thompson, guy I knew that was wearing 27, and Jarrell Presley. Jarrell Presley and Darian Thompson are the last guys I knew that wore 27 for the Giants. But he should have wore 37, man. Harry Carson wore 53. A Giants legend. Yeah, but like as an edge rusher. Like a like 53 is like who wore 53? This dude. Navarro Bowman wore 53. I like inside linebackers wear 53. I like inside linebackers wearing 53. But the edge rushers, the pass rushers, 53 just doesn't look right. I don't know why. It just doesn't look like as a pass rusher. I know Connor Barwin wore it, but I don't care. I don't care about Connor Barwin. He's more of an Eagle than he was a Giant. So, moving on, yeah, I'm very hurt about the Julian Love picking 37. I thought he was gonna stay 27, but I guess not. Ryan Connolly is gonna wear 57. See, Ryan Connolly, I would have allowed for him to wear 53. I think 53 looks better on Ryan Connolly than 57. The last person that wore 57 for the Giants that of any importance was, I think, Jaquan Williams, back in 2014 when. No, I think the last time he played was 2000. The last time he played for us was like 2013 or something like that. That linebacker we had, Jaquan Williams. If that rings a bell for anybody. And then Darius Slayton, 86. I really, really, really love 86 for Darius Slayton. I think that fits him perfectly. The last person I wore 86 for the Giants was, I think, Darius Powell. So Darius Slayton and Darius Powell. Darius Powell was a guy that could have made the roster. I liked him, but I don't know what happened to him. I think he's still, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's still on the practice squad to this day. But he's been on the practice squad for like 2 years now. Darius Powell was, or Poe Powell, whatever you say, the guy out of Cal. So he wears 86. I like that. Corey Ballentine has a good number, 25. I like 25 for him as a cornerback. 25. I think it fits in. Like every time I look at jersey numbers, I think about it in my head of them playing with that jersey number on their back and see if it fits them. Ryan Connolly's okay. Julian Love, weird, 37. I don't like that, man. 27 should have been the number. And then O'Shane Jimenez, it's okay, whatever, 53. But Corey Ballentine, I like it. 25, I like it. George Asafo Ajay. I don't think it's Adjai because there's nothing in between the D and the J, so it's Ajay. Um, is wearing 78, which I like at right tackle. I like that. I like that pick. I like that number. 78 looks pretty good. I call him George Double A, Double A. 78, and then Chris Slayton, the other Slayton that we drafted. Apple was always 24. What? No, Apple was not always 24. Apple used to be 28 when he was drafted. Apple in the first year Apple was drafted, he wore 28. His rookie year he wore 28. Then sophomore year he switched to 24. But Chris Slayton wearing 99 looks good. I like it. Not that he's going to make the roster. And the last guy that wore 99 was Mario Edwards, who played for us last year. And then besides that, the other 99, who was the other 99? I think it was the defensive tackle from the Panthers that I like, that rotational defensive tackle. Apple was 28 rookie year. I probably didn't care about him enough. Yeah, I know about these jersey numbers, man. I pay attention to jersey numbers a lot. Like Landon Collins, before he was 21, his rookie year, he was 27. He was actually 27 in his rookie year, but he didn't start out the rookie year as 27. He switched it because Dominic Rogers-Cromartie used to wear 21, and then Landon Collins asked him for the number right before his rookie year started, right before the regular season started, and then that's when Dominic Rogers-Cromartie switched to 41, and then Landon Collins wore that iconic 21 that we all know that Landon Collins wore because of Sean Taylor. But originally he was 27 squad, and I accepted him into 27 squad, but nobody wants to wear the 27. Why is that? Can somebody tell me why nobody wants to wear the 27? Are people scared of it? Do they feel not worthy? Do they feel not worthy? Cause I was gonna give, I'm the king of 27. I give that like Leonard Fournette of Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Jaguars running back. I gave him 27, gave him it, you know. Tre'Davious White, one of my favorite corners in the NFL, and gave him 27. I bestowed that onto him. Rodney Hampton, yeah, and then Brandon freaking Jacobs, 27. My favorite number in high school. Here's a little fun fact for you guys. My favorite number used to be 28 because Adrian Peterson was my favorite player of all time. Back in high school, I used to freaking watch Vikings football just for Adrian Peterson, and 28 was my number. But then, as we were picking jerseys, 28 was taken before I got to 28, and my coach was like, I don't see 28 here. Is there something else you want? And I was like, golly, 28. 28's gone. 32 was there and 27 was there. See, 32 I wanted. 32 I wanted because Maurice Jones-Drew was another really, really role model I looked up to because I'm short. I'm 5 foot. So Maurice Jones-Drew at the time was playing with Jacksonville, and he was, the short 5'6", killer running back. Maurice Jones-Drew, number 32, MJD. So, but I was like, I don't know, 27 just fits me more. 27 just fits me more, so I chose 27, and then from there on, it was Kid Blue RB27. But yeah, when people do mock drafts for next year on ESPN, why do they not use Clemson QB because he's eligible next year? No, I think he needs to play 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can do 2 years in college. I think you need three. That's why everybody goes when they're in their junior year. You see a lot of redshirt sophomores, but I don't think you don't see any sophomores. I think you see a lot of redshirt sophomores. Um, I think you need 3 years. Redshirt sophomores means you sat behind 1 year, so it's considered 3 years. But I think it's junior year, and Trevor Lawrence he's gonna go out in 2021. Yeah, James Carter says he's gonna go out in 2021. 3 years removed from high school. Yeah, Kenny the Flame says it right there. Kenny says it right there. So yeah, it's not like basketball, Frank. If that's what you're thinking of, Frank. Basketball is like that. I think you need 2 years, or no, I think you need 1 year. 1 year removed from high school, 1 year of college basketball, and you could. That's why Zion Williamson is going to enter the draft for the NBA. But I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about these numbers? I wish O'Shane would change his number. I wish O'Shane would change his number to a more pass rusher like number, like a 95 or something. Who's wearing 95 for us right now? Anybody know? I'll go I'll go to the Giants depth chart right now. Oh my God! Can I not spell charts? Jesus. BJ Hill. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Who wears 95? Freaking BJ Hill. I'm an idiot. All right, guys. All right, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, I get it. I completely lost my train of thought. So what numbers are available that O'Shane Ximines could take? I know that not 94. My guy Dalvin Tomlinson's wearing it. BJ Hill 95. Olsen Pierre 72. Who the hell is Jake Cersina? I usually know everybody on the Giants. I don't know who the hell that is. Chris Slayton's 99. Dex is 97. Khalil Mack is 52. And you complaining about 53? Oh, but the thing is, I like 52 a lot more. I like 52 a lot more because of Khalil Mack. Ironically, Khalil Mack, Patrick Willis, but Patrick Willis is inside linebacker, and 52 is more often worn. 52 is more often worn like that, like 55. If O'Shane wore 55, I would like it. Terrell Suggs, Chandler Jones, a lot of I don't know. It's just familiarity with me. When people choose a weird number, I'm like, ugh, like your franchise left tackle. Say you have a franchise left tackle and he wears 64. Does 64 look like a nice jersey number you want to wear for your franchise left tackle? 64? That sounds like a guard. That sounds like a guard or a center. 64 sounds like a guard or a center. What if your franchise left tackle is wearing 64? I'm like that's gross, man. That's gross. Don't come up to me with no damn 64. It's gross. I know I may sound weird. But my franchise left tackles like a good number for a tackle to me is like 74, 75, 55. No, maybe 55. 77 is probably my favorite. 77, 78, guys like that. But if your freaking franchise left tackle is wearing 64 or 60, I could tell that he used to be a practice squad player because that's like the least number chosen for like tackles and stuff like that. DeAndre Baker 35. Yeah, I like 35 may grow on me. I'm not gonna lie, 35 may grow on me, but when I think of 35, I think of like backup cornerbacks. When I think of teams players wearing 35, I think of backup quarterbacks. 91, I love 91. Love 91. Does anybody wear 91? I know no this dude, Avery Moss. Avery Moss wears 91. He doesn't man, he's on the practice squad. Screw Avery Moss. Yeah, Avery Moss is wearing 91. So screw that, man. I take freaking O'Shane Ximines better walk in that room tomorrow and be like, yo, Avery, you gonna have to give up that 91, feller. You gonna have to give it up, boy. Cause I want it. Yo, I would love O'Shane in 91. Justin Tuck. Ooh. That Justin Tuck number. Every time I think of 91, I think of freaking Justin Tuck. Always. Always. He's the first player I think about when I think of 91. And then the disrespect. Olsen Pierre is wearing 72. See, 72 I don't mind. 72 is an ugly number for a defensive end or edge rusher, but I don't mind it because of OCU Minora. just because of OC Umenyiora and Michael Bennett also wore. I'm not a huge fan of Michael Bennett, but he's a good pass rusher. But OC Umenyiora wore that 72, iconic. Iconic freaking number. 91 and 72 are like the Giants edge rusher numbers, man. I love it. Love it. And don't forget JPP, man. Don't forget that number 90. Who's wearing number 90? Nobody's wearing 90. Nobody's wearing 90. So you're telling me O'Shane had the ability to take number 90 and he chose 53? I don't know. I don't know, guys. You guys may think I'm crazy, okay? You guys may think I'm crazy, but just think about it like this, like I said before. Like I said before, think about your franchise left tackle, 90, RJ McIntosh. Oh yeah, RJ. He's not showing up. I forgot all about RJ. But he's not showing up on the. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's all the way on top at left defensive end. I was thinking about defensive tackle. He's not. He's supposed to be a defensive. He's supposed to be the three technique, three defensive tech. The ourlads.com mispositioned him. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, guys, you think about it like this, okay? You guys may think I'm crazy. 56 is good too. 56, freaking LT. 56 is good too. But I think 56 retired though. I don't think anybody could wear 56 on the Giants. I don't think anybody can wear that. But yeah, you guys think about it like this. You guys call me crazy. You guys call me crazy for getting all up, really looking into these damn jersey numbers. Think about if your franchise left tackle was wearing 64. I mean, are you gonna? Oh no, let's say no. Forget about that. Forget about what I just said. Say Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley chose number 46. Yeah, you think of Alfred Morris, sure, but you think 46 looks good on Saquon Barkley? 46? Oh, forget about that. Let's talk about 49. The number fullbacks wear. It's legal for running backs to wear it. 49. Saquon Barkley wears 49. Are you buying his jersey? I'm not buying his freaking jersey. Get the hell out of here. It's petty. It's petty for me. But I gotta look good. I gotta look good, man. Don't come up to me with no damn 49. I ain't wearing no 49. Number 26 is the sexiest number. Yeah, 26 is good, man. 26 is good. I was so hoping. Oh my God, I was hoping for Saquon. Even though Saquon wore 26 in college, I was like, yo, please pick 27. Please pick 27. If anybody's wearing 27, take it out. I want Saquon Barkley to wear 27. I'd freaking throw $500 at that jersey. Barkley 46. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if Barkley were 46 or 49. You guys would not buy his jersey. You guys would be like, oh, get this dude off the field. I'm dying out here. Bro, Daniel Jones is number 8. Yeah, I know, it's weird. And I was saying this. I was saying this just in the beginning of the stream, guys. I was saying Kirk Cousins. My pro comp to Daniel Jones was Kirk Cousins. And he's wearing the same number as Kirk Cousins. You can't make this stuff up, man. You really can't. You really can't make this stuff up. But I think it'll grow on me as time goes on. Yeah, Kamara wears 41. That's an ugly number. Ugly number. I don't like it. I don't like Kamara's number. I don't know why Kamara chose 41. All that damn. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. He's smoking something, dude. He's sniffing, snorting something. Kirk Cousins wore 12 and 8. Yeah, he wore 12 in his beginnings years with the Redskins, and then he chose 8. Didn't David Carr wear 8 for the Texans? Did he, guys? I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't really care about David Carr back then, 2003, 2002? Bro, DJ should have told Lauletta to get it. Yeah, exactly. Daniel Jones would look so good in 17 in Giants blue. I like that number. 17 is a good number. Like when Lauletta chose 17, I was like, that's a nice number. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Davis Webb in number 5 was ugly. It was ugly. I like Davis Webb. I thought he could have been the quarterback of the future. But if I was the GM, if I was Dave Gettleman, or if I'm Pat Shermer, I would have had a nice sit down with Davis Webb. I'd be like, listen, you want to be this franchise quarterback? You better change your damn number, boy. I don't like number 5. I don't like number 5. I don't think number 5 looks good in Giants blue. Number 5 don't look good on Giants blue for Davis Webb. And then the Webb in the back of it just looks so, ugh, I don't know. Davis Webb's perfect number would probably have been, Webb. Davis Webb. I know I think seven's retired for the Giants, right, guys? Is 7 retired? Nobody wears 7. But I think it's retired. But I think his best number would probably be 7. And that's what he wore in college. But if I have to choose another number for Davis Webb, maybe 18. Go Peyton Manning. Maybe 18. I like the double digits. I don't know what it is. I just love double digits. Kobe played better in 24. Cassandra said, by the way, I love the Optimus Prime profile picture. Cassandra, I love Transformers. What's the nickname? Big Stones Jones or Steely Dan? Big Stones Jones. I love that. Love that. I think everybody, the universal nickname for Daniel Jones is DJ. Single digit numbers are ugly unless it's 1 or 7. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like 4, 5, 8, 9. I mean, nine's not bad. If Davis Webb had to pick a number, I'd probably say 9. Single digit number. I'd probably say 9. You go Matt Stafford. You go a lot of other players. 9. It's not bad. I don't mind it. 9 is fine. But like 5, I didn't like that. Imagine the Giants 10 years from now. Davis Webb is one of the best Giants quarterbacks, and he's worth 5. Like, ugh. I like 11 too. I like the double digit numbers better. Double digit 11, 14. I know we can't wear 14 because of YA Tittle. Freaking YA. What number is DeAndre Baker and Julian Love? DeAndre Baker is 35, and Julian Love is a very ugly 37. When I think of 37, I think of a BW Webb. That's why I hate 37 so much. Freaking BW Webb. Ah! Ah! I gotta drink some freaking water now. I gotta drink some water. Favorite number is 10. Yeah, listen, Eli's number is gonna get retired. Nobody's gonna wear 20. Nobody's gonna wear 10. Nobody's gonna wear 10. Even if Eli just retires and say like we draft Tua or something, he's not taking 10. Say if Daniel Jones is not the guy that we gotta get another quarterback, they're not wearing. No. There's not gonna be just like YA Tittle, BW lockdown. BW lockdown. How about BW burnt toast? How about BW Toast? BW Webb, former Cowboys player. I remember. Yeah. Here, you know what's funny? There was a lot because BW Webb knows a lot of Giants Instagram, like a lot of Giants Instagram fan pages and stuff like that, and Instagram, and then like they loved him. They're like, BW Webb, do work, bro, do work. But I'm sure they're eating their words now because that dude was probably the worst corner to ever step into a Giants uniform and to step onto a Giants field ever. A BW Webb was freaking terrible. 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 Can't believe that guy started for us. Oh my god. As soon as we traded Eli Apple, I wasn't even happy that we traded Eli Apple, even though I wanted him traded. I was more upset that BW Webb was gonna start. BW Webb most trash corners ever play. Yeah, dude was bad, dude. Dude was bad. How the first 10.5 number on the 10.5. You know what the NFL needs to do? Allow double zeros. Allow 0 and double zeros. Just like the NBA. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think of double zeros and 0? Like Russell Westbrook and 0. And what is Damian Lillard wears double zeros, right? I mean, well, what if we put double zeros into the NFL? Double zeros and single zeros. I like that number. I think like a wide receiver could wear that number or something like that. Yeah, that would be sick. Double zeros, I like it. I like it. Would look good on a lot of jerseys. But I think only certain players should wear. Only certain players should wear the 0 and double zero. Like a quarterback should not wear those. Like it needs to be a flashy player. It needs to be like a corner or a wide receiver should be wearing the double zeros. Nah, triple digits. Triple digits? Nah, that's too much, man. Daniel Jones 3-2-1. Nah, I'm alright with that, man. I'm alright with that. Yo, predict Giants record? Oh man, you don't want me to predict the Giants record. You don't want me to do that, man. Giants record, gonna give it a 7-9. And I'm being generous. 7-9. Somebody asked me a question earlier. I'm gonna answer that. Not a question, but a statement. Alec Ogletree a bit overpaid. Yes, I mean obviously he is. He needs to be replaced quickly. You guys gotta look up Josiah Tauefa. Oh man, that guy is good. That undrafted free agent we got, that guy is good. Should have been drafted. He's gonna make this roster. Ryan Connolly, I'm starting to like him a little bit more just because he's a gritty player. I like him. Um, but I can definitely see BJ Goodson's spot being taken, but I'm not sure about Alec Ogletree. I think the front office is gonna respect what he did last year, even though he really had a lot of trouble in coverage. I think they're gonna respect what he did last year. Jack, what's going on, Jack? What if the Giants made the playoffs? I wouldn't be upset. Of course, you want to see your team make the playoffs, but I still think we have a lot of rebuilding to do. And if we do make the playoffs, we'll be far away from getting good draft picks. Because I want to build a dynasty, man. I'm okay with sacrificing a couple years, a couple years right now, 2 or 3 years to build our team. Here's the thing, guys. I want to have a serious discussion. Okay, we're gonna get serious right now. Do you say Gettleman has a plan, or are you saying Gettleman has a screw loose? Maybe both. Maybe both. But let's have a serious talk right now, guys. I want to get serious. Trying to get back on duty. Oh, are you a cop? Are you a cop, Q-Dog? NYPD in the building? But, you are. Okay, man. Well, safe travels to you, my friend. Be safe out there. Be safe out there and do your thing, man. Do your thing. Appreciate your service, too. But let's have a serious talk, guys. Why is it in the NBA, Knicks fans are so, and this goes for the same fans. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. The same fans, Knicks fans. I'll talk about Knicks fans that are Giants fans and Giants fans that are Knicks fans. Everybody wants to see the Knicks tank and get Zion or whatever, just like last year and this year and probably next year. They want to see the Knicks tank. And they're like, we want the best draft pick, things like that. And then with the Giants, everybody, the same fans that want the Knicks to tank, they're saying, you're not a fan. How can you want the Giants to tank? You're unbelievable. You're not a fan. I'm unsubscribing. Things like that. I'm like, wait. What? What is the difference? There's no difference. You're wanting your team to lose on purpose for the betterment of your team. Listen, of course, I'm all for the Giants winning. Like, every time I watch a Giants game, I want them to win. Like, last year, I wanted them to lose as much games as they can. But even when I still watch the games, like when we faced the Colts and we were beating the Colts, I'm like, yes, let's beat the Colts. Let's send a message to the NFL. Things like that. When we were killing the Eagles and we eventually freaking choked the lead, I was like, okay, I mean, we could win this game, I don't mind, but then we still lost the game, and I was still pissed off. I wanted the Giants to lose games so we can get a high draft pick, but at the same time, I was still wanting them to win. Here's the thing. Next year, if they lose a bunch of games, I don't care. I don't care if they lose a bunch of games. And that's not me being a bad... You guys know I'm probably one of the biggest fans the Giants ever, I don't know, birthed. I'm a birthed Giants fan, okay? Always be a Giants fan no matter what. I'm always in the best interest of the Giants. And I'm okay with losing out for like 2 to 3 years and then building a dynasty as long as we do it right. And I know there's always the risk that we don't do it right, but if we do it right and we build a dynasty, I mean, how can you be mad at that? How can you be mad at that? Probably because the window closes faster in the NFL to be good. I could agree with that. But at the same time, in the NFL, and I have a little counterattack for that, Nasir. At the same time, in the NFL, there's more likely a team. There's always a different playoff picture in the NFL as to the NBA. I mean, for the past freaking 8 years, it's been the same teams. Like everybody predicts the teams to go to the finals before the season even starts. So I mean, I'd argue that it takes longer to be good in the well, I guess that kind of proves your point a little bit. It takes longer to be good in the NBA than it is in the NFL. Because I mean, in the NBA, I mean, it's so boring. The NBA is so boring when it comes to like playoff time and things like that. You already know who's gonna win. You know who's gonna make the freaking finals. The Golden State Warriors did and were predicted to make the finals for the past 5 years, 5, 6 years, and they have. Okay, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers, the same thing when LeBron was there. I mean, the NBA is garbage. I don't like watching the NBA. I watch it occasionally. I can't get into it. It's just hard. It's hard. The baseball is always different, so I like that. It's just hard for me to watch baseball games because there's so many freaking games to watch. So, um, I like I watch NBA occasionally. Like I'll watch the finals. I'll watch some playoff games. But I already know who's gonna come out on top, man. Like Golden State, like does anybody have a doubt that Golden State is not making the finals? They are. They're going to the finals. I think the real question is who's making it from the East. Right now, it probably looks like the Raptors. You know, and the Raptors are always the pick to make the conference. The Raptors are always the pick. I mean, the NBA is so predictable. I mean, like that's the only problem I have with like the Patriots now because the Patriots have been part of the Super Bowl race for 15 years. It's been the Patriots or Peyton Manning the past couple years in the Super Bowl, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. So that's the only reason why I want the Patriots to fall off a cliff because I want other teams to get their time to shine. Not per se I want a dynasty. I pretty much don't want any dynasties in the NFL. I know dynasties are good for the sport because it gives other teams a team to beat. But I love the randomness of the NFL. I love the randomness of besides the Patriots, of course. The only team I wish could is a dynasty is the Giants, of course, because I'm a Giants fan. I'd love to see that. But and any other team, I don't want a dynasty. Um, I like the randomness of playoff pictures. I love how things could shake up. I love upsets. I love all that stuff. I love the underdog. Love all that stuff. So the NBA. I completely agree. I wasn't alive for those times. I was born in '97, so of course I haven't watched any basketball games when I was a kid in the '90s. But I can agree that if you look at the NBA now, if you guys just look at the NBA now, it's so bad. Like you guys saw the guy that broke his nose. Okay, so he broke his nose, and then apparently NS Cantor ran right into that guy again because supposedly Jokic pushed him into him, and then like Jokic just tapped NS Cantor, and Cantor went flying 10 feet and ran right into the dude, and nobody cares. It's like a natural thing. And why is LeBron looked at as such a tough player? Why? The dude would not survive in the 80s. He's not tough. He's not tough. Put LeBron in the 80s, and this dude will get thrown around. Refs would laugh. Ref would laugh in your face if you sit there and flop and go, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh I can't move. I can't move my legs. I can't move my legs." And the whistle is the whistle's blowing. You're like, "Oh, okay, we're back. We're back. Free throw. Let's get this free throw." Like, come on, man. You notice that, guys? You notice that it's the same guys. It's the same guys in the NBA that when they try to get a foul and then a player like taps them on the face and they're like this. They're on the floor. I can't go on the floor right now, but you guys know what I'm saying. They're on the floor like this. They're hitting the floor. They're hitting the floor, and then the referee he whistles for the free throw and he's like, free throw time. All right, let's go. Free throw. Bank. Easy. That's just how it is in the NBA. And nobody cares because it's part of the sport. It's literally part of the sport to flop. I see it in high school now. I'm seeing it in high school now, and that is such a problem. That is a huge problem. That's why the NFL will forever be my favorite sport. Because you see NFL players attempting to flop, and the referees are like, "What the hell are you doing? Get up. Get up. Be a man. Get up." You see NFL players trying to do that. Some cornerbacks try doing that. Wide receivers especially try doing that because they're divas. But I love the NFL. You're looked at as a coward and a little girl if you're flopping on an NFL field. If you're flopping on the NFL field, you know what's crazy? In college, if you if you sit down like you're injured, or if you like, you get back a little hazy or whatever, the referees kick you out. They kick you out for at least one play in college. So that tells you that they don't have any exception for injuries on the field because they don't like flopping. They don't like any of that stuff. They don't like that stuff. Yeah, he wouldn't last. He wouldn't last, Eddie. He wouldn't last. Bro, love your new vid. I was the same as you. I was not happy with us drafting Jones at 6, but now I have done some film work on him. His team is garbage around him, and he's the only reason why Duke went 8-5. Yeah, man, he went to a championship game. When do you ever hear Duke going to a championship game? You never hear that. You never hear that. And I'm gonna get into I'll get into more NBA. Even though NBA, I really don't like it. I like the highlights. Like I watch NBA highlights and they're really good. But I'll get into more NBA stuff. So when we have our undrafted analyst podcast, we could also throw NBA stuff in there. I don't want to be just a football podcast. Because, guys, I really want to be hired by an NFL team. Of course, the Giants, of course. But I really want to be hired by the NFL to be, I don't know, an analyst. I would love to be hired by a team to be a scout. That's probably my dream right now. Then be a coach. I really want to be a scout. But I want to expand this podcast to as much people as I can, so I can get that. I don't know what do the kids say nowadays, the clout. I want to get as much popularity and clout as I can to I don't know, get my name out there. But I'll try to learn some NBA for you guys so we can have a discussion, because I know a lot of you guys pay attention to the NBA. Charles Barkley was so good at the flop. You could brush his ankle and he would be down in so much pain that small children would see him and start crying. Oh man, I know who Charles Barkley is, but I never seen him fly. I never watched basketball back in the day, except Michael Jordan and stuff like that. Um, NHL players never flop. Oh my god, NHL players, they don't flop, they kill each other. NHL is hardcore. This comes from European soccer. Yeah, oh my god, soccer is so bad. Soccer is so bad. They'll bring out they'll bring out the gurney and everything for a player that got his foot stepped on, dude. I would die laughing. I'm like, oh my god, are you guys seriously doing this just to get a penalty call? Is it that serious? Any of you guys that pay attention to soccer, are those red cards really that serious? Are those cards really that serious when a player gets hurt and a penalty is forced on the other dude because he stepped on his foot? Is it red card or yellow card? I don't remember, man. I don't like soccer. Soccer's garbage. I like watching soccer. I like playing soccer. Like if I'm playing with like back in my high school days, I used to play backyard soccer. It was fun, but I never watch it. Big fan from England. Keep up the good work. Wow, you're England. Kieran, you're from England. Nice. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Got some Giants fans in England? Love it. And especially watching me. I love it. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Jones took Duke back-to-back bowl games. Yeah, and on top of that, in the Senior Bowl, he won MVP. If you guys noticed, the Giants took a quarterback in every quarterback that had no. Let me rephrase that. Every quarterback that won Senior Bowl MVP was drafted by the Giants. Davis Webb won Senior Bowl MVP. Kyle Loletta won Senior Bowl MVP. And now Daniel Jones won Senior Bowl MVP. The only one before that was Carson Wentz. And he went to the Eagles. Rugby. Yeah, rugby is insane. Rugby is insane. What is it with? There was another, I don't know what team he went to. Not sure what team he went to. There's another rugby player, guys, that got signed to a team for the NFL that we all know is not going to make it. There was that guy from the 49ers that everybody was like, oh my god, he's the next great 49ers running back. That dude sucked. That dude was bad. That dude was so bad. You have to know football to play football. You can't just have skill and just, hey, run the ball. You can't do that. I don't understand watching soccer. If I wanted to see someone not score for an hour and a half, I would just go to the bar. Their friends to the bar. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, you said it with my friends to the bar. That's funny. Soccer's for petty people. Red card, you are down a man, or I don't know. Yeah, it's serious, the red card. Once you get a red card, you don't get to play the next game, especially if it's an important game. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, man, gotta keep up with all the Giants news and gotta give all my Giants fans love. Yeah, also, if you get a red card in soccer, then you are banned for 3 games, which is why lads flop. Oh, wow, okay. Didn't know that. But isn't the soccer league that's the biggest sport in the world? I mean, let's face it, it is the biggest sport in the world. Don't they like understand that players are doing this on purpose? Don't they understand that and they don't try to fix it? They don't try to fix the flop? Like why is that why has that been part of the game now? Like I see that with kids they're doing it, man. Jordan Mailata, the rugby player. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna play tackle. I heard that he's developing well. I don't know if he's gonna do something. They drafted Andre Dillard, so I guess not. Christian Wade played rugby in New England. Now signed to the Bills. Not lying though, he's a beast. Yeah, but is he a beast in football? There was that guy for the 49ers, like the best player in rugby went to the 49ers and he sucked. Soccer is the number one sport in the world. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is the number one sport in the world. Can't they freaking find a way not to, get the flop like take away the flopping and stuff like that, try to punish the people who try to flop? Like it has to be a serious injury if they're bringing out the freaking gurney and stuff. And the commentators are freaking loving it. They're loving it. Oh my god. He stepped on his foot. He's down. I think he broke his toe. He must have broke his toe. Get the gurney out. He must have broke his toe. Freaking, it's stupid, bro. I hate watching soccer. Hate it. It's not flopping. It's helping the referee spot the foul. You're just being helpful. Yeah, but still, no, 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 no. If it's real, then the referee will figure it out. The referee will figure it out if it's real. And I don't know. I guess I'm too. I don't know. I have too much pride in myself. Like playing backyard football. If someone fouls me, like if I'm playing wide receiver, right? And if somebody's like holding me and grabbing my shirt, I don't care. I'm gonna try to make the play anyway. I'll try to make the play anyway and say, "Oh, bro, I still caught that ball. And you were grabbing my shirt. How about that?" Like that's I don't know. I have too much pride. I have too much pride to sit there and be like, "Oh my god, referee! He broke every bone in my body. Ow!" Like, come on, dude. I have too much pride for that. These people have to like kill their pride. It's a lot of money and mafia involved in soccer. It has become the BS in some games, and referee act like they didn't see. Yeah, I know the mafia is involved in a lot of that stuff, man. And they're really killing it because all the betting stuff, and I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying completely. Wish the Giants were playing in London this year. I couldn't get tickets for the Rams game last. Oh man, that sucks. Wish they come in 2020. Yeah, hopefully that'd be cool. The Giants don't really go to London. The last time besides 2016 was 2007 against the Miami Dolphins. We won that game by the way, so we're 2-0. We're 2-0 in London. I remember a flop in the Saints and 49ers game. Jimmy Graham barely touched the defender and the defender fell down, so Graham got called for. I think I remember that. Was that like 2015 or something like that? 2014, 15? I think I know what you're talking about when that game went to overtime. I think I know what you're talking about, man. And that game like went to overtime. Not like the reason why they lost. Mafia was involved in American football. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. People always say the league is rigged and stuff like that. It's got to be the freaking mafia, dude. I believe in that stuff, man. I believe in that stuff. The mafia is involved. The referees are paid. Things like that. You like the Saints and Rams game. How do you not call that? How do you not call that, man? How do you not call that? Makes no sense. Yeah, Eli was the first QB to throw a TD in London. Means he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, right. I feel bad. I feel bad for you, Kieran, because usually those London games are trash. Like the Jacksonville plays there every year. Like, why do you want Jacksonville there every year? Oh, Jacksonville plays there every year, and then usually they have trash matchups. They don't deserve that. But I know Mexico City now. Mexico now has a game. Kansas City has been going there quite a lot. Well, they had to cancel the Kansas City. No, was it Oakland at New England or something like that? Or Kansas City at Oakland or something? I don't know. Those was someone like that was supposed to go to Mexico, but they had to cut it. Cut it. London should get their own football team. Uh, no, I'm not. I'm not a big believer of foreign teams. Maybe Canada, but I don't want. I don't want overseas. All respect to the overseas fans and stuff like that. Not a big fan of that. It's the National Football League, not International Football League. And then, a team just to go to an away game is going to experience extreme jet lag. It just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. There's already the league only has 17 weeks in the season, 16 games each team, because players aren't able to recuperate from either the jet lag or the injuries, and they got to get their bodies right. It's just not smart to do that. You'll ruin the players like that, especially the players on that London team. Oh man, you'll kill them. No players will want to go there. There's not going to be one player that's going to want to go there. Even players, even like Jay Ajayi, who's from London, he wouldn't want to go over there. Yeah, New England, Oakland, Mexico City. Yeah, that have to get canceled. But I know Oakland. No, was it Houston? Houston versus Kansas City. I believe they played in Mexico a couple years ago. That game was in Mexico. It was Rams versus Chiefs. They canceled the bad field condition. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought it was New England. I thought New England was supposed to go there. Brian Rodriguez, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Just having some fun here, talking some random football. We talked about jersey numbers. We talked about, I don't know, what we like and what we don't like about the jersey numbers from the rookies. We talked about soccer, basketball, all that stuff. No, Rams versus Chiefs, bad field conditions. Oh, okay. But yeah, guys, leave your questions. Leave your questions in here. I can just answer them the best I can because I want to go live twice a week. Like I got the podcast one week, and then I got this. I want to try to do this once a week as well, so I could so you guys can ask me questions more on like a more personal level. Like we could like actually talk, and I'm paying attention to the comments because during the podcast it's so easy for your comments to just go right up. What's your number one sport? Oh, football. I mean, have you not noticed? Football all the way. I'm not a big fan of basketball. Hate it because of all the flopping and stuff like that and all the little girl activities. Soccer I don't like. Baseball is okay, but it bores me to death. So football is really the only sport I like. Do we have to trade Janoris now or no? We don't have to. We don't have to. Easy E. But it wouldn't be a bad idea. I know we can because we got three. We just drafted three corners, three good corners that's gonna produce on the field. On top of that, we have Sam Beal waiting to return. We have Grant Haley, who I like, and we also have that Tolliver guy that was playing for the Salt Lake Stallions on in the AAF. So we have him. So a lot of competition there. So I don't really necessarily think we need Janoris Jenkins. I don't think he's going to be the same player he was in 2016. He never really got back to that level. But any prediction for the 2019 Giants? I think we'll start out nicely. We may still lose games, but I think we'll start out nicely and we get confident. I think towards the end we'll start slowing down a little bit, and then I honestly think. Mark my words, guys. It happens every year. I honestly think that Daniel Jones is going to start a couple games. Maybe one game, but I think he's going to start games. He's going to start games. It happens every year, man. Cleveland did it. Baker was supposed to sit a whole year, but Tyrod Taylor sucked too badly. Joe Flacco was supposed to stay in Baltimore. Lamar Jackson had to come in because of Joe Flacco got hurt. Joe Flacco, when he got healthy, he still didn't get the job back. So when it comes to Eli Manning and Daniel Jones, there's a possibility that he could sit the whole year. I just don't see it. I think Daniel Jones is going to start at least one game. Because this is not the Kyle Lauletta situation. Kyle Lauletta didn't have as much hype, didn't have as much. I think Daniel Jones could be more talented than him, and he was drafted much higher. So you have to give him some playing time. He's gonna get playing time. You're gonna see Daniel Jones on the field at least once. He's not gonna stay off the field. He was drafted too high for that. Too high for that. Favorite all-time player? That's a good question. That's a fantastic question. Favorite all-time player? Wow. I might have to say Adrian Peterson. Might have to say Adrian Peterson. He was my role model growing up. That and Maurice Jones-Drew. I know Maurice Jones-Drew is unpopular, but as a shorter football player, I was a very short running back. So Maurice Jones-Drew is a guy I looked up to. So favorite all time, I have to say Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, MJD. I don't know. I have a lot. I have a lot of guys. I don't really have a surefire like, oh my god, he's my favorite player of all time. Like, I think right now my favorite player is Saquon. Saquon or I mean Eli, of course, but that's obvious. But I don't know. That's a hard question. Hard question. My final answer would have to be Adrian Peterson. But my favorite player before Saquon was David Johnson, the Arizona running back. He's my favorite player before Saquon. The greatest athletes in the world are pro football players. Speed, strength. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. Modern day gladiators, yes. That and rugby players, for sure. But with football, they're more skilled. Rugby is more like guerrilla warfare type. Like, they're just take the ball and run them over, you know what I'm saying? But football players are definitely the more smarter. You have to be pretty smart to play football. And you also have to be, you have to be skilled. Got to be skilled. 6 and 10 from the Giants. Yeah, I can see that as well. Taylor and Flacco got, yeah, but Taylor got hurt, but he wasn't on IR. Flacco got hurt, but he wasn't on IR. When they were healthy again, they still didn't get the job back. Tyrod Taylor just sucked too. So if Eli gets hurt, we might be seeing more of Daniel Jones. Yeah, but I mean Eli's Iron Man. It's very not often that Eli gets hurt. So I think the only reason why Daniel Jones would come on the field is by coach's decision, not by force. If the Giants get a 2020 first round pick, y'all need to sign Tua. I don't know, man. The number one first. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Justin Tuck is my favorite defensive player. Joe Montana, favorite. I wasn't alive for Joe Montana, but Justin Tuck, yeah, Justin Tuck was my favorite defensive player back when I was a kid. 91, 91 was great. Tua is not as good as you think. I'm not a huge Tua fan. I think he's a little overrated. I think Alabama's system really. I mean, if you think about it, who was the best Alabama quarterback to come out in recent years? This dude. What's his name? AJ McCarron. AJ McCarron is the best Alabama quarterback to come out in recent years. Come on. Eli Manning will cry if he gets benched. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy if he gets benched. Knicks or Cruz? Wow, that's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know, man. Cruz. We look at the stats. I think Cruz. Let me look. Because that's hard. It's a hard question. You just have to. They both produce around the same thing. And Knicks was on fire. Knicks was great. Hakeem Nicks was awesome. Victor Cruz is awesome too. I don't know. Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll in the chat. Eddie Sanchez, thank you so much, man. He said, "Let's go Giants." Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's get you guys'. Knicks has better career numbers. Yeah, but at the same time, Victor Cruz didn't play as long as Knicks did. But because Cruz was always hurt. But man, Knicks or Cruz, who's the better receiver? I think the one who made the biggest impact was Cruz, but probably the better all around receiver was probably Hakeem Nicks. I mean, the better impact was probably Victor Cruz. But Hakeem Nicks definitely. Yeah, Raphael. $10 Boom! He didn't have to do it, but he did. I don't want to take a bad dog sting there, but I had to throw that in there. Zach Bruce, what's going on, man? I didn't miss your comment. What's going on, Zach? So we got a couple Knicks. We got a couple Cruises. Support your local football team. What do you mean by that, Joe? What do you mean by that? My local football team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No way I'm supporting them. Unless you're talking about like high school and Pee Wee and stuff like that. Probably not. Probably not. Let's see here. I have a video going up soon, guys. Got a video coming up. The Cruz wants a one-day contract, I think. I think he already did. I think he already did that one-day contract, Tristan. I think he retired already. Blue is Die Hard, G-Man. Yes, sir. Die Hard. Nothing much, bro. Just waiting on the NFL season. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Can't wait for this. Can't wait for the NFL season to start. Yeah, guys, I got a video coming out. It's gonna be a top 5 draft winners from this draft. Then I have a bone to pick with First Take because First Take got me heated again. Heated. I sounded like an old man just yelling at my freaking screen. Like old people just yell at the screen like they're actually listening. I feel like an old man doing that. But First Take got me heated today. If Giants pass rush is better than expected, we're in for a good season. The pass rush needs to do better. The defensive backs are probably going to do better because of how well we drafted. But the offensive line needs to do better. Basically, the trenches needs to do better. Our skill positions are fine. The trenches need to do better. But I agree with you. Who will the Giants' breakout player be all season? I think it will be Golden. You think it will be Marcus Golden? Let's see. Breakout player. Breakout player. I want to say Julian Love. I'll say Julian Love, the slot corner that we got. I'll say he's going to be our breakout player. I really think at the end of the day, he may have the better career than DeAndre Baker. Not lying, guys. Not lying. Giants 10-6 record in NFC. I don't think so, man. That's very optimistic of you, but I just don't think so. I'm going to be following the Giants now just because I love this channel. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Well, what fan are you again, Zach? What are you a fan of again? Interior line is pretty good. Yeah, the interior is pretty good. It's good, but I just... oh, you're talking about the offensive line. Yeah, interior line is great. We just need a right tackle. Yeah, but no. What I'm talking about this year, what I'm talking about is that I want the offensive line to pick up where they left off last year. I don't want them to be continuously bad. You know, they need to step it up. They need to be a consistent offensive line. They need to play to where their talent is at. Because I don't know why. I just have a feeling that even with Kevin Zeitler there and Nate Solder, we're just going to still have the same problems. I just don't know why. I don't know why. I have a small feeling in my heart that we're going to have the same problems. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen a good offensive line from the Giants since, I don't know, our Super Bowl run. But we scheduled this season. Do you remember the Giants' famous running back core, Earth, Wind, and Fire? Yeah, Brandon Jacobs, DJ Ward, I believe his name is. And then Ahmad Bradshaw. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course I remember that. I'm the biggest Colts fan in the world. Yeah, you were the biggest. I forgot. You're a Colts fan. You had a pretty good draft, man. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good draft. Like your draft. You guys didn't have too much needs, and you still filled them. You still filled your needs anyway, and you didn't have too much, so you guys are complete pretty much. I thought you were from New York. I am from New York, but I moved to Florida. So sometimes people move, man. It is what it is. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Let's get to like, I don't know, 25 likes, hopefully. Can we get to 25 likes? We got 18 right now. We're 2 away from 20. I changed my view on Daniel Jones. I did too, man. Chester. If you watch my video, I don't know if you watched my video, But I did too. I changed my view on Daniel Jones as well. For right tackle, George Double A will crush Chad Wheeler. Yeah, I think so. I think Double A is better. Double A is way better than Chad Wheeler. I really like Double A on film. Ahmad Bradshaw was a beast. Yes, sir, he was. You're in Florida, bro. I'm moving there from Indiana in like 4 or 5 years. Dang, you know where you're moving 4 or 5 years in the future? Dang. I moved like within like 3 months of advance. My mom was like, hey, pack up, we're moving. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on here? Opinion on Ron Effect. Here's the thing, I had a little spat with Ron Effect. We argued a little bit because it was my fault. I misunderstood what he was saying and kind of went off on him in the comments, and he kind of passive aggressively put me in my place. That was completely my fault. I was stupid for even doing that because I thought he said O'Shane Jimenez was a reach, but he was saying it's a reach to say that he was like one of these other players. I think he said OC Umenyiora, that people were comparing him to OC Umenyiora, and he said it was a reach for that. So I completely went off. But my thoughts on Ron Effect, not good. Not a fan. Not a fan. He criticizes everybody, doesn't agree with him. He doesn't have debates with anybody in the comments. Everybody, even the people that are actually wrong, like I was wrong, he kind of like makes you feel bad about your life. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna have a debate with somebody, debate them and kind of, you know, don't just call people idiots because they disagree with you. You just don't do that. You know. And I don't know. He just has this attitude to him that I don't like. You know, he has this like I don't know. He's very like I don't know. I can't come up with a word. But he's very full of himself. He's very full of himself. He thinks that he's the smartest Giants fan ever, and whatever he says, like it's gonna come true. And he's the ultimate Giants fan, which, in my opinion, I think he says exactly what he is. He's a Giants fan. I think he may be the biggest Giants fan, but he really doesn't do any analytics. Like he could say he doesn't watch film. He watches highlights on prospects. I mean, he doesn't watch film. So that shows he really doesn't care too much about the Giants rookies or Giants players at all. Doesn't really care. He doesn't watch Giants film. He can say he doesn't have time, but I'm a mailman. I work 40 hours a week, and I have a YouTube channel to keep track of. I barely have time in a week, and I have family to take care of and stuff like that. I have time to watch some film. So, you know, if you really say you're a fan's fan, you know. But I'm not a big fan of Ron Effect. I probably never want to collab with them ever. I don't think any Giants fan that's a YouTuber wants to do that. I think people started watching Ron Effect to kind of get because he is one of the biggest Giants fan YouTubers, and I don't know, Bad Dog is about to pass him, man. Bad Dog is gonna pass him, but as far as Ron Effect goes, I think everybody started watching him because he was the biggest fan. But I look at Ron Effect's comments and I never see the same people that are in my comments, Chris's comments, Bad Dog's comments. Like no, like he has his own fan base. Like they just love him. Like they're loyal to him, and they don't watch me. They don't watch Chris. They don't watch anybody else. And I'm not trying to start some YouTube beef right now because I definitely don't want that to happen. He's literally 7 times the YouTuber I am right now because of the subscribers. Because I have almost 2,000. He has almost 9,000. So a big amount there. Big difference. But yeah, I'm not trying to start any beef, but I'm just not a fan. I'd probably never collab with him. I think everybody else feels the same way. Like Chris was telling me off camera when me and Chris were talking on Skype off camera, he was saying, "Yeah, dude, Ron Effect's an a-hole. Like he tried contacting him, didn't answer him, all that stuff." Going to Florida, kid, looking for a place in Fort Lauderdale or Miami Lakes, but making a stop by Orlando. Oh, cool, man. Appreciate that. That's cool. Fort Lauderdale's a cool place. Fort Lauderdale has a lot of stuff over there. Go-karts and arcades and stuff like that, and places to experience. Miami is cool too. I've been in the really, really, really ghetto Cuban side of Miami, but I haven't been in like the city of Miami. I haven't been there. Daniel Jones will hoist a Lombardi trophy with the New York Football Giants. I hope so, man. I hope so. Do a Ron Effect impression. I can't do an impression of him. Like I don't know. Okay, he like this. What's going on, Giants fans? It's your stepfather, aka Big Papi Azul, Ron Effect, and we're gonna talk about the New York Giants. And listen, if you want Eli to replace, you're just stupid. You're stupid. Eli can get it done. Eli can get it. We don't need a running back. I mean, we don't need a quarterback. We don't need that. I'm trying to get down here in the chat. Trying to get down here in the chat. I don't know. I can't do his voice. His voice is so like, you guys know my voice is nasally and high pitched. I can't do his freaking voice. I can't do his voice. It's like, don't talk to me. Why are you watching my videos? If you guys want to comment, and say all this stuff, oh my God, Ron Effect, you so stupid. Oh my God, Ron Effect, stop hitting me up on Twitter, sending me all this stuff. If you don't like it, don't watch. Just don't watch it then. Unsubscribe. I don't care. That's literally what he says in every video. I don't care. Don't watch my stuff. Everybody's talking about this. Everybody's talking about that. Oh, this. Oh, that. All up in my comments and things like that. I don't care. Jeez. Don't get worse than meow. Oh man, I gotta watch more Ron. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have not watched. Yeah, Bad Dog's Ron Effect impression was freaking spot on. It was spot on. I have to put on a Ron Effect. I haven't watched a video of his in such a long time. I watched one video of his, the O'Shane Ximines pick, and that was it. I'll put in Ron Effect right now. Because I have to know what he says, stuff that he says. Just look how arrogant he is in this freaking profile picture. He's got the freaking Venom thing and like Giants Blues. Like, I'm a hardcore Giants fan. Let's see here.
Good idea. Also, since you got a few likes on there, I guess other people are expecting this as well. So we're going to talk about the Giants undrafted free agent. Reactions I ended early that the Giants would trade up. So yeah,
hold on, guys.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about the undrafted free agents the Giants picked up.
Oh yeah, and did you guys notice how like nonchalant he is about when he's talking about players? Like he knows about these players. Like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Like a lot of times, like when he was talking about like all these other players, like the mock draft stuff like that, he admitted he doesn't know everything about them. But like in his mock draft video, he was saying one player was going to be drafted, but he felt like another player was going to be drafted, and that this player is going to be drafted, but I don't feel like this. He was so confusing. He was so confused. I was like, what do you think, bro? What do you think? So, all right, so we're going to talk. All right, so we're going to talk about the undrafted free agents, and like, this guy, I don't know, Paul Adams. He looks all right. I mean, he could make the roster. I mean, from what I see from, I watch highlights. I only watch highlights because I'm just a casual fan. I'm not a real fan or anything. I just watch highlights. I don't watch any film. So from what I see from the highlights, I mean, he looks good. He could make the team. I mean, that's all you need to watch, right? Is highlights. That's all you need to watch.
Agree with that fully, but for positions like linebacker, positions like running back, possibly quarterback, kind of want a good backup quarterback for examples like the Eagles. I think that was one of the only wild.
I don't know. I don't want to go too in on Ron Effect, guys. I hope you liked that little snippet of him. I can't really fully impersonate him because I can't. I'll have to break character every time I impersonate him because I really don't know the stuff he talks about anymore. Like, I know how arrogant he is. I know how he always talks. Every single video. I don't even need to watch his videos just to know. Every single video, he always addresses his fans and says how everybody is so stupid and you're not a Giants fan if you think this. And I'm tired of everybody talking to me about this in the comments and putting this on Twitter. And you guys are hating on me and I hate it. Like, relax, dude. Everybody hates on you. I get so many of my own subscribers hating on me. I don't care. I don't care. When you're a personality on YouTube, that is what it is. Kid Blue, I love you, bro, but you didn't watch too much film on my man's DJ either. I did watch film on DJ. I watched a lot of film on DJ. Watched Clemson. I watched Miami. I watched what's the other UNC. Watch a bunch of film on DJ. Not all of his games. Not all of his games for sure. And the Seer say save that clip. I don't know if anybody saved that, man. Clemson and Clemson Miami is worst. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did you watch Strong Opinion Sports video on him? Yeah, he was the first. He was the first guy that I watched that everybody that actually liked Daniel Jones' pick. I thought he was going to go off on the pick. Now, I watched before this whole draft started. He liked Daniel Jones. He didn't think he was the best quarterback or anything like that. I like Strong Opinion Sports. That guy is smart. That guy knows what he's talking about. If I could ever talk to that guy and maybe I could come on to a guest on his podcast or whatever and talk about the Giants and Daniel Jones further about that, I would be ecstatic. But he knows what he's talking about. He likes Daniel Jones. Now he has the same criticism that everybody else has about him in his film study on him. This is before Daniel Jones was started. This is before he got drafted. He said Daniel Jones, if he does play in the NFL, he won't play amazingly well, but he will survive. I think I didn't believe him at the time. I didn't believe him. I was like, Daniel Jones is not good. Why is everybody saying he's good? He's not good. I didn't even like the video he made of him. But now looking back on it, I'm understanding what he was saying. He was right. He was right. And then he was saying in his newest video he came out with about Daniel Jones to the Giants, he was like, why is everybody so angry about this? You guys wanted a quarterback. He's probably one of the better quarterbacks you could have drafted. Now, he said he's also on board with us getting him at 6. I'm not fully on board with that. Now, there are some sources that Denver was interested at 10. That's why they traded down. But I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the sixth spot. But, Strong Opinion Sports definitely has a strong opinion on Daniel Jones, and he convinced me, man. I was already feeling that. I already had my opinion, but he was the first guy that I was watching YouTube and that popped up on, a lot of people, sympathizing with the pick and liking the pick. He liked the pick. He's not even a Giants fan. He actually likes the pick. He's not ragging on us for getting him. He actually really, really likes it. You can see it in a thumbnail. He has, Daniel Jones to the Giants, and he's like this. Because he's on his college team, he can't make money off of YouTube. Kind of stupid rule. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Can't make money off of YouTube. Yeah, man. That sucks. But and honestly, he wants to play college football. He wants to live out his dream. That's fine. I wanted to live out my dream, play college football, but I'm too small. I would get killed out there. On top of that, I didn't have the grades to go to a good school for a football team, so there's that. But as far as that goes, as soon as he's done with, I think he said he had one more year of college football. He's playing quarterback. I don't know if he's starting, but if he's not starting, I mean, he's just stick to the show because he could really, really, really make it far with that show. He's a really good guy, really smart fan. Biggest idiot on ESPN. Oh my God, it's a hard decision between Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. Hard decision. I mean, I'd lose more brain cells. I'd lose more brain cells than brain cells that they have combined. Trying to figure out who's the stupidest fan. Stupidest Molly. Oh my God, Molly, dude. Listen. Here's the thing. First of all, I think Molly is so good looking. Molly's good looking. Okay, I love Molly. As a looks. When she used to be on NFL Network, and I loved Molly on NFL Network because she was obviously the most good-looking girl on NFL Network. Then she went to First Take, and I was like, Molly, shut up. Let these guys talk for once. Jesus, let them talk. She has attitude. She always jumps in. She's always insulting somebody. She's always giving her opinion. Nobody cares. You know how much times I hate Stephen A. and Max Kellerman, but they even put her in her place. They're like, Molly, we're not talking to you. Molly, this, Molly, that. Don't interrupt me. La la la. Like, Jesus. Someone mentioned Joy Taylor. I like me some Joy Taylor too, man. Joy Taylor looked good. Who looks better, guys? Molly Qerim or Joy Taylor? That's a hard one. I think I might like Joy Taylor better. I like Joy better. That's a hard one. But Joy Taylor, I like her. When she was on Undisputed, I heard that Joy Taylor and Shannon Sharp didn't get along, so she had to move to Colin Cowherd. But how the hell can she stand Colin Cowherd? Yeah, Nasir, Joy Taylor. Oh my lord, get me on Undisputed. I wouldn't even talk to Colin. Get me on Undisputed. I wouldn't even talk to Colin. I'm like, so Joy, what's your opinion on freaking, I don't know, the Giants? What's your opinion on that? But she has a podcast called Maybe I'm Crazy or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to it. Jenny Tatt is weird. I don't like Jenny Tatt because she speaks weird. Jenny speaks weird. She has a weird lip movement, like she's had a stroke in the past. Guys, I'm not joking about strokes. I know that's bad and all that stuff. I know, but she I don't know. She just looks like she had a stroke in her past, and she kind of looks weird. She kind of like, it's just the way she talks. She's hot though. Looks good. Erin Andrews, and Erin Andrews is okay. I think people are like over exaggerate her, but Joy Taylor is where it's at. Joy Taylor's the best. No, you guys know who looks better than Joy Taylor than anybody? Christine Leahy, the girl that used to be on Colin Cowherd's show that's on American Ninja Warrior. She looks better than all of them. She has her own show on FS1, I believe, or some other show, some other network. But Christine Leahy looks way better than Joy Taylor, Molly Karam, anybody. That girl has perfect everything. Oh my lord. You guys need to know who Christine Leahy is. What about Mike Francesa? I don't know how to say his freaking name. Comments about Ballantine and Giants drafts in general. I don't really pay attention to Mike Francesca, whatever his name is. I don't watch radio. I don't watch radio stuff. I don't really have a. Maybe I could watch him on YouTube. I don't know if does he have a YouTube channel, guys? I'll look him up right now. If he has a YouTube channel, maybe he posts his podcast on YouTube or his radio shows on YouTube. But I don't listen to radio talk, so I only listen to stuff that's posted to YouTube. Pretty much, YouTube is my life, guys. That's why I started this. Brett Coleman, I like Brett Coleman. I watch a couple mock drafts from him, and he's not bad. Yeah, as far as I know, Mark Francesca doesn't have a YouTube channel where he posts his stuff. But I don't really. Can anybody tell me? I know he said some crazy things that never happened. That he's another arrogant guy like Colin Cowherd. Oh my God, Colin Cowherd with the arrogance. Samuel Gold, yes. The film study of Samuel Gold. But here's the thing: Samuel Gold is not on Daniel Jones' bandwagon, so we don't like him, guys. We don't like him. Just kidding. Just kidding, of course. But he said that Daniel Jones shouldn't have been drafted in the first round. He made a whole film study on him, but Francesca basically blamed Giants for drafting a bad kid who got shot. And then, what? Really? It's the Giants organization. We're too spoiled to having good like off the field, no off the field issue type players that they're just like, oh my God, you did this wrong. You've lied in your past. You're such a sinner. You can't be a New York Giant. Like, that's how these people are. Mike Francesca. I mean, that's how these old time Giants personalities or Giants fans are. That's just how they are. I really like Pro Football Focus. Pro Football Focus says some things that are weird. They say some things that are weird. They have some weird opinions. Put some respect on Cowherd, man. No. Colin Cowherd is Colin Cowherd. Okay, I'm gonna be like Skip Bayless and have wordplay on my words. Colin Cowherd is Colin Cowherd is Colin Cowherd. Okay, he wanted all the smoke with Baker Mayfield. He was talking about Baker Mayfield. You're such a silly lunatic over here wearing a headband and running away from the police and all that stuff. And he's undraftable and all that stuff. Then Baker Mayfield steps on the scene. He goes to the show, the herd. He goes to the show and says, Colin Cowherd wants no smoke. He wants no smoke. I never said you were like Johnny Manziel, even though he had a whole segment comparing them to Johnny Manziel. I never said you're like Johnny Manziel. You throw the football much better. You have a much better ceiling. I never said that. I never said you were like you're so much more better. You're so much more better than Johnny Manziel. He wanted no smoke. Baker Mayfield was like, I came on this show for you to confront me, and you do this, and you do this. One thing I liked about Skip Bayless is that Skip Bayless is not afraid to say what he thinks about a player to their face. He's had players like Richard Sherman. Him and Richard Sherman went at it before. And Skip Bayless did not back down. Skip Bayless has the worst freaking opinions, almost the worst. Yeah, Skip is a savage. And my respect for Skip Bayless went through the roof. Skip Bayless is like Rover Sports, right? Rover Sports has the craziest takes on players, but you love him for it. You love him for it because he doesn't back down. Rover and Skip do not back down on their opinions. They may change them a lot. They may have some crazy loony opinions, but they never change them. They stick to their guns. They don't care who has to say this about what person. Colin Cowherd wants no smoke. No smoke. And Colin Cowherd has every freaking comparison he makes is to the marriage with his ex-wife, the marriage with his wife, his kids. This guy is like, it's like a 16-year-old girl. This guy's like a 16-year-old girl going to high school, and she's new, and all the people pick on her, but she doesn't care because she's just going to flaunt her stuff. Like, are you serious? Colin Cowherd would compare his 16-year-old daughter to a grown man in the NFL. That's how Colin Cowherd will compare stuff. He has the worst ideologies ever. You like Shay Sharp? Matt Funny. Oh, like Shannon Sharp? Yeah, Shannon Sharp's alright. Yeah, Shannon Sharp has some stupid opinions too, but he put Skip in his place a lot. That's funny. Kid Blue versus Ron Effect in the Logan Paul KSI fight undercard. Hell no, man. Colin Cowherd versus Stephen A. Who would win? I don't know. I don't think anybody would survive. Nobody would survive to see the ending of Colin Cowherd versus Stephen A. Smith in a debate, because so much stupid would be just released into the room like Nova gas. Like Nova gas. So much stupid would be spewing out their mouth like Nova gas. Everybody would fall to the ground and die before we get an ending to the Colin Cowherd and Stephen A. Smith debate. And Molly Karam moderating it. That would be the worst debate in history. History. Everybody would die. Nobody would survive. Death. You want the mother of all bombs? You want a weapon of mass destruction? Huh? You want something to end world wars for good? Put Stephen A., Colin Cowherd, and Molly Karam in the same room together. Next to Kim Jong-un, Stalin, freaking all these guys, okay? Hitler, put them all together. They're all gonna die. They'll all die. Kim Jong-un or Colin Cowherd, I don't know. Colin Cowherd may just talk himself to death and talk Kim Jong-un to death. Do a Stephen A. impression. Let me get this straight. Oh no, I can't do a Stephen A. I can't, because I'm not gonna be racist or anything, but I'm not like, I don't have that voice. I don't have that caricature that he has. I speak like a pure white boy, bro. I grew up in Pennsylvania. I speak like a white boy. Say, stay off the weed. I think Kyle Pissel would be a great sports debater with all of his energy. Yeah, Kyle Pissel, I love me some Kyle Pissel, man. Kyle Pissel is another guy. Man. He doesn't have crazy opinions, but he has Giants fan opinions. Real firm Giants fan opinion. He doesn't change his opinion. It's very hard for him to actually change his mind on something. He sticks with it and doesn't care what anybody says. So I always tip my hat to Kyle Pissel. React to other videos. Oh, trust me. I have a, guys, perfect, just in time. I have a first take reaction video I have to edit, and I have to film some of it, but I'm going to be reacting to something very stupid first take put out today. Very stupid, but it's going to be out tomorrow, so look out for that tomorrow. Is BBM posting his on his channel? Why isn't? Because I don't know, guys. Well, he needs a camera that actually has space, so that's one of the reasons why. But you could talk to him about that. I'm not gonna say anything. You could talk to him about that. Stephen A. Smith and Colin Cowherd don't share their opinions because they think they are right. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Stephen, because they share their opinions, so people like them. Yeah, exactly. They try to be entertaining. They wanna get all the headlines. They want to get all the headlines. What do you think about the Giants' record this year? It will be this year 6-10, 7-9 for me, man. Stephen, I'm not gonna lie. Stephen A. Smith does make me laugh sometimes when he's to demolish Skip Bayless. He's like, "Are you crazy? Are you crazy?" Dude would say some stupid stuff. What do you think about Fisk Vegas? I don't watch any videos on him, but because One Giant Rebuttal did a couple of rebuttals on him, and so I watched him a little bit, and he has some weird opinions, dude. Dude changes opinions crazy. He's one day he'll say he hates Eli, and one day he says he loves Eli. Like, you can never trust people like that. Don't trust people like that. Like, I change my opinions a lot. You guys know that, but I always give you my reasoning. I always give you my reasoning. Mega Giants 89. It's been a long time, brother. Mega Giants 89. Where have you been? Where have you been, man? I remember you. I remember you, man. Where have you been? I gotta give you a wrench. Can I give you a wrench? Yeah, I can add moderator here. Good. Gotta add a moderator for my guy, Mega Giant. This guy's an OG. OG. Daniel Jones, your QB? Yep. Daniel Jones is my QB, man. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. Where's my wrench, Zach Bruce? You know what? I'll give you a wrench too, Zach Bruce. You've been here a lot. You've been here in a lot of the streams. You guys gotta people that want a wrench. People that want a wrench. I've been around, man. You've been around. Yeah, it's good to have you on the stream, man. Very good to have you on the stream. Hats off to you, brother. I remember watching you. I remember watching your videos. Back when I was a very, very small YouTuber, man, because I was trying to learn from everybody. I was trying to learn from everybody how to be a better YouTuber. I think I had like 100 or 200 subs when I used to watch your videos. You used to be involved with everybody else, like Bad Dog and Terrabelly and all those guys. James O'Hagan was ranked one of the best centers in college and was ranked the best center in run blocking for 2 years. Why do you think he went undrafted? Undersized? Yes, undersized, and I believe he's a little too unathletic for the position. Now I think center is very I don't think you need to be very athletic to be a center. Granted, you need to keep track of both sides of the line. But I think I think James O'Hagan will be fine. I think the reason why he went undrafted is because he's not the best pass protector. He's more of a run blocker type guy. Just like George AA, he's more of a run blocker type guy, and we're in a passing league. So I guess the run blocking offensive linemen who specialize in run blocking aren't very much looked at as drafted players or players that they would use on their team. That may be the reason. But I really don't care as long as we got these guys, and we'll see where we go from there. I really don't care if everybody we get is undrafted as long as they produce. I really don't care about the headlines of who's the first round pick and not. For all we know, an undrafted player could be worth a first round pick. We never know. Yeah, he's a good center. He's a good center, really good run blocker. So is George AA, the tackle we got. Why do you think Mack Wilson dropped so far and Tavon Coney got undrafted? Now, somebody informed me. I can't remember who it was. If that person's in the chat, make sure you make yourself known so you give yourself the proper credit. But somebody told me that Mack Wilson had some off the field issues and had a lot of problems, and attitude issues and stuff like that. That's why he was not taken so early. And of course, Cleveland doesn't care about that type of stuff, so they took him. Maybe that was the reason. Tavon Coney, I have no clue. Tavon Coney, I have no idea. No idea. You know what would also be good if you came back? Is he saying that's OBJ? What's your Giants season prediction record? 6-10 to 7-9. Give us news about Steelers. They're slowing. Give us news. What do you mean about the Steelers? What is there to know about the Steelers right now? Have they done anything special? Anything in this season to worry about? I mean, they had a good draft. They had a good draft. I like what they did. Benny Snell. Let's pull up their draft picks. If you want some news, let's talk about the Steelers. I don't mind talking about guys. If you guys want to talk about other teams and you guys are a fan of other teams, do not be afraid to put it in the comments. I'll talk about other teams. This is an all NFL channel, all NFL, exclusively the Giants, of course, but all NFL. NFL draft picks by team. I don't like Jets fans. I don't really care about Jets fans too much. They don't bother me. How was Tyree Jackson undrafted? Because he's terrible. He's to the Buffalo Bills. I kind of had a feeling he would go to Buffalo. I'm not gonna lie. Had a feeling he would go to Buffalo. Giants would go 2-14. I don't think that crazy, but they may not do so well. Daniel Jones is really Davy Jones for the Packers. I think the Giants can make the wild card, Kid Blue. Oh, that's very wishful thinking, Raphael. Very wishful. I just don't see it. Kid Blue, what do you use for video editing? I use Sony Vegas 13 for video editing. Didn't pay for it, but don't tell anybody I said that. I don't like Jones is number 8. Yeah, Odell, we were talking about that when we were talking about jersey numbers. I think you were in the chat at the time. I don't like him at number 8, man. It's weird. Weird. Just looks weird. Probably the only person who likes the Colts here. Yeah, if you want to talk about the Colts, we can. If you have any specific questions on what I think about the draft, man, if you want me to cover the draft for the Colts, I'll do it right now, Zach. But first, I'll talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers, since that person wanted me to talk about the Steelers. But yeah, guys, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. You guys want to talk about the Steelers? Let's talk about the Steelers. So, going in, obviously, their biggest needs was the secondary, both safety and corner. They could use a wide receiver. They could use another running back. And I think they did that here. So, Devin Bush, they traded down. They traded up to 10 to get Devin Bush. I thought that was a good trade up. I think he could have been chosen later by the time they get to 20. Deontay Thompson at the 3rd round. I don't know too much about it. I'm not going to lie, so I'm not going to give a huge grade on that. I don't really know too much about Deontay Thompson. When I do my reviews, of course, I'm going to mention Deontay Thompson and do some film study on him. Then Justin Lane. Justin Lane was a fantastic pick. I needed the Steelers to go early and go get themselves a corner, but Justin Lane is just fine at round 3. Don't mind that whatsoever. The cornerback out of Michigan State. Then Benny Snell, the running back out of Kentucky. I think that's a perfect compliment to James Conner. Zach Gentry. I don't know how to say his last name. Zach Gentry. Or Gentry. Or whatever. Like some Game of Thrones stuff. The tight end out of Michigan. They needed a tight end. Don't know too much about him. And then Sutton Smith was a great pick. Sutton Smith is another guy that was a sleeper in this draft that anybody could have picked up. And on top of that, you already have T.J. Watt there. Then Sutton Smith is a great duo there, or rotation, wherever they have it at. Don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Don't know too much about the Isaiah Buggs, Ulysses Gilbert, or Derwin Gray, so won't give a opinion on that since I know nothing about that. But how do you feel that mid-June and July will be some players will be cut and change numbers? How do you feel about? Yeah, I definitely want Julian Love to change his jersey number to 27. I hope that happens by the time the season starts, because usually with these jersey numbers, they never stay the same. I guarantee you at least two of these players are going to change their names. At least 2 of these players will change their names. You seen Avengers Endgame? No, I'm going to watch it this Sunday. On Sunday, I'm going to go watch Avengers Endgame. You can if you want, no disrespect, but I really don't care much on what people think about the Colts draft, because I trust Ballard so much. I'm interested in your opinion, Yeah, let's talk about the Colts draft, because I think it was a really good draft, because they don't really have much needs. They built that team. They built that team so nicely. They really could have done without a draft. Not gonna lie, but they drafted Rock Ya-Sin. What a pick there! Great pick in round 2, Rock Ya-Sin. right after Byron Murphy was taken, so that sucked. I kind of wanted one of those guys to fall to the Giants, but Rocky Sin was a fantastic pick. Yeah, Rocky Sin and Paris Campbell. Ben Bonnigu at edge. I mean, oh my God, great freaking pick there. Rocky Sin, Ben Bonnigu, Paris Campbell, great picks. Robert Okariri, the guy out of Stanford. Don't know too much about him, but I heard he was good. Kari Willis, Marvis Tell, the two safeties. Very good rotation there. I just love it. I love the picks there. I also I recorded. Oh, I did mention that already. Indianapolis Colts, but I don't think I recorded that part. Crap. I think I did. I think I did. But cause I'm trying to remember when I recorded the top five draft winners, and I did my honorable mentions. I was hoping that I mentioned the Indianapolis Colts. I think I did. Can you rock my sin? Daniel Jones will be a bust. If he isn't, then okay, back up. Okay, so 805 is really not on the Daniel Jones bandwagon. I could see that. I mean, I understand the opinion there. Then Houston and Funchess. Yeah, Justin Houston and Funchess and free agency. I mean, just great team organization. Fantastic team organization. Guys, we have 31 likes right now. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get to 35. And if we hit 35, let's get to 40. Matter of fact, screw 35. Let's get to 40 right now, guys. Let's get to 40 likes on this stream. Takes 2 seconds. Helps me out a lot, of course. So thank you guys for that. Thank you very much. True, I really do hope players make it through minicamp and not get injured. I just heard Raiders running back injured. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My nose starting to back out a little bit. But, yeah, Isaiah Crowell got hurt, man. Isaiah Crowell got hurt and needs season-ending injury, so he'll never play as an Oakland Raider. So that sucks. The whole season is gone, stripped away from him. Stripped away. So then they just re-signed Doug Martin as well. He was their leading rusher last year, and they re-signed him. We're going to use Ben for a lot of things. He's going to be good so far. Yeah, Ben Bonnigu is a very, very good player. If Jones outplays Eli in OTAs and preseason, do you think he'll get the nod? No, I don't think so. I don't think he will beat him out anyway. I don't think he will. Last season, Beal got hurt first day. Yeah, Beal got hurt first day, dude. I'm just so scared about tomorrow. I really hope none of these guys get hurt. Yeah, I hope DeAndre will be number 23 and Julian Love will be 24. I hope Julian Love is 27. I want Julian Love to be 27. And DeAndre Baker... DeAndre Baker would look good in like a 30 or 31. I know 31 is Michael Thomas, but it's Michael Thomas. So 30 or 31 would be good from Baker. I like that. 30 or 31. Do you like Mahomes, or will he have a year like last year? Or will he struggle? I certainly don't think Patrick Mahomes will throw 31, throw back to Aaron Ross. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I certainly don't think Patrick Mahomes will have the same year that he had last year, 50 touchdowns, things like that. He's not going to have the same year. But I certainly think he's going to still play well. I'll say about maybe 36 touchdowns. No, that's too high. Realistically, I'll say like 30 to 31 touchdowns, maybe 6 interceptions, 4,500 yards, something like that. Something like that. Dexter Lawrence should be 77 and X-Men should be 65. Oh, no. Gross numbers. Gross numbers. X-Men should not be 65. That's gross. I don't even think edge rushers could wear that. And linebackers can't wear it in the 60s. Linebackers can't wear 60s. But Dexter Lawrence, I'm fine with Dexter Lawrence at 97. I actually want Dexter Lawrence at 99, like he wore. No, he wore 90. Cleveland Farrell wore 99. But Dexter Lawrence, I want him to wear 99. But that's Chris Slayton. He wore 99. Dexter Lawrence should wear 99. And O'Shane Ximines, I'd like him to wear... I would like it if O'Shane wore 72 or 91. 72 or 91. And that's like Justin Tuck and OC right there. But... X-Man is the best nickname. Yeah. X-Man or just X. I love X. You have Dexter Lawrence, Dex, or D-Law. I call him Dex and X. It's a duo right there. Dex and X. All right, guys. How much closer can we get to 40? Anybody that has not liked the stream yet, can we get to 40? Can we somehow, some way, get to 40? 19 people in the chat with 35 likes. Can we somehow, some way, get to 40 likes? Lorenzo Carter will be a breakout with the breakout season this year. Yeah, he should. He should. I definitely think he'll have more sacks than last year with 4. But he may get like 7. I say that around like 7. Dex at 94, X-Men at 54. But Dex, the Dalvin Tomlinson wears 94, so I'm okay with Dalvin at 94. Dex is fine at 97. I'd like 99, but I usually like the big guy, the biggest guy there to wear 99. Of course, he has to be a star player. But X-Men at 54, I don't mind that. And yeah, just replace Olivier Vernon in my head, please. Olivier was fine, but I can't. All right, guys. So this is going on an hour 45 now. I didn't even want to go this long, but you guys were all up in the chat. Tuck and JPP was a great duo, but best pressure duo was Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney. Could be. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up now. This was a great stream. Thank you guys for all your support. Of course, keep in mind I have a video coming out later on today. My top 5 draft winners in this draft. Make sure you guys go ahead and tune into that. Show some love, like that video, comment, and stuff like that. But you guys are awesome. I gotta give my boy Nasir Casso a freaking wrench. This dude's been with me since like 50 subscribers. Sorry, it's been so long this year. It's been so long. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for everything. It's been great, been fantastic. Love the streams, love talking with you guys. Make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna post there much more often on Instagram. Kid Blue Official on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me there. And yeah, see you guys next stream.